Get to the point. Good business writing is concise. Just as you should ditch unimportant points from your plan, remove unnecessary words and phrases from your sentences. Avoid or limit these types of language. Redundant words. In at the present time, time is unneeded because we already know the present is a point in time. You could simply say presently, or make it less formal by saying right now. Also try not to say the same thing again in different words, as in, we have a varied and diverse range of roles. Varied and diverse mean the same thing here. Filler words and phrases, like at the end of the day, basically, designed to, and what I like to do is. Ask yourself, if I removed this bit, would it detract from my message? Keep checking your plan to make sure you're sticking to the points you listed rather than rambling. Overusing words and phrases. This can get boring for readers. You might not even know you're doing it, so go back through your writing on the hunt for repetition or ask a colleague whether there are words you use too often. Inefficient sentence structures. Why say, it's not unpleasant, when you can just say, it's pleasant? How about asking, do I need to add a full stop at the end of every sentence, when you can ask, does each sentence need a full stop? Get creative with your phrasing and challenge yourself to make your points in fewer words. How could you edit, we need to discuss our recruitment program in terms of the quality of the applications we're receiving? How about, we need to discuss the quality of the applications we're receiving on our recruitment program? Take a look at this example. Hi Naya, I love your presentation. I literally laughed out loud at the last slide. However, I just wanted to give you some advance warning from my past experience presenting to that group. Because of the fact that these people are used to quick presentations, you might want to make it a bit shorter in length. However, you could repeat your most important points again at the end for more impact. The use of bold font would help, as this would allow your figures to be clearer. What this does is make people remember them better. The end result might be that people would use those statistics to guide everyday decisions. At the end of the day, though, it's a great presentation, and the joke on the last slide is an added bonus. Thanks, Karen. While this is a friendly email, it doesn't half go on. Here's what it could look like without losing any of its meaning. Hi Naya, I love your presentation. I laughed out loud at the last slide. However, I wanted to advise you from my own experience presenting to that group. These people are used to quick presentations, so you could make it a bit shorter, but you could repeat your most important points at the end for more impact. Bold font would make your figures clearer so people remember them better. As a result, people might use them to guide everyday decisions. It's a great presentation, and the joke on the last slide is a bonus. Thanks, Karen. Which words and phrases have we removed? Karen doesn't need to say she literally laughed out loud, as we already know she means this literally. Just doesn't add anything here. A warning is always in advance, and advise you sounds simpler and better than give you advance warning. Having experience means you did something in the past, and so in a different position is a sleek substitute for because of the fact that. Could is more succinct than might want to. Shorter already refers to length, and repeating is to do something again. The use of bold font would help as this would can simply become bold font would, and allow your figures to be clearer can be make your figures clearer. What this does is make people remember them better, is better shortened with so and added to the previous sentence. A result normally comes at the end, and statistics is just another word for figures, which has just been mentioned. We can also rephrase this sentence so it's simpler. At the end of the day rarely does much for a sentence, and a bonus is something extra, so Karen can get rid of added. Notice that even though we've removed the clutter, this email is still chatty as that's an important part of Karen's tone. Get in the habit of stripping your writing of anything unnecessary so that you're left with the distilled version of your message.